Been coming here for over 25 years. My family's actually lives in Owasso now, and we'll drive over here.
Dale Taylor says his 30-mile drive to Freddie's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Sapulpa is worth every bit. He stops by at least 3 times a month.
Owasso's not too bad a drive when you know you're coming for good food. We come over here a lot, and the food's great, service is great. We'll come back here for as long as it's here.
When you come to Freddie's, you're going to have a hard time choosing a plate because everything looks so good. I'm going to start with Freddie's favorites.
All of the steaks are good. And the chicken fried steak.
And the tabouli.
And a great burger. Yeah. Great hamburger.
Yeah. And don't forget the ribs.
Well, I probably eat a lot of hamburger meat and things like that.
Owner Ed Slyman says you'll want to start off with Freddie's famous homemade tabouli, hummus, and cabbage rolls.
We still hand-pick parsley. I have 4 ladies back there that's what they do. They pick parsley. We have a mixture that I think is probably one of the better in the tabouli world. Actually, it was an old-timer, a friend of mine from years ago. His name was Pierre Saab. He came in and we just worked on our cabbage rolls, our tabouli, and our hummus to where I felt like it's where it needed to be.
Those 3 items are so popular, Ed sells up to 1,500 orders during the holidays.
They're great for holiday use. They're great for, hey, Sunday dinner, the office party, whatever. Pick up a pan, let them go, and we put 50 of those in a pan, and we sell them on a daily basis almost now.
The #1 seller on the main menu is the filet. First, you'll start with the salad, some barbecue ribs and bologna, along with the tabouli, hummus, and cabbage rolls. Then that filet comes out sizzling. It's cooked in a smoked sauce. A baked potato and Texas toast fill the plate.
That's been our total meal for years and years and years, and then, you know, we don't really want to change that. We don't change it because I think it would, once you set a tradition, the tradition needs to stay.
Choose from several cuts of steak, barbecue, burgers, chicken, and seafood. All of it's hand-cut and cooked by the pros in the kitchen.
My main cook back here is, he's been with me since 1972.
Freddie's hasn't always been in Sapulpa. Fred Johnson opened the original in 1962 in Drumright, Oklahoma. Ed took over for his uncle 10 years later in '72.
What brought us over here was in '76, we had a devastating fire. It put everything down to the ground completely, and I thought, oh boy, what am I going to do? You know, I was 28 years old at the time. I said, well, do I stay there in Drumright, or do I try to think about making a move? It was a gamble, and it was a scary gamble. And I was, you know, young and afraid at this time.
But it paid off.
But it's paid off over the years,
Today, Ed oversees 3 operations: the restaurant, catering, and a 9,000 square foot event center that can seat up to 250 people. It can also be sectioned off into smaller rooms.
Whatever it is, we try to customize it.
People from all over the world have stopped in, and Ed says it's not uncommon to have people drive in from a 100-mile radius. You'll find Freddie's right on Old Route 66. Take exit 218 from the Creek Turnpike. In Sapulpa, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.